Welcome to today's Explainer. So glad you're joining us because we are looking at something honestly really fascinating. Let's just dive straight in. We usually think of global fashion trends as these meticulously planned out things, right? Like a bunch of designers sitting in a studio mapping out every single detail. But sometimes, a massive era-defining look is born completely 100% by accident. And today, we're exploring a huge 1990s style phenomenon that absolutely was not planned on a runway, but out on the street.
So, who started the 90s gym trend? Just think about that for a second. When you picture that completely quintessential, relaxed 90s athletic vibe, who actually pops into your head? Maybe an Olympic athlete or a famous fitness guru? Well, the answer is kind of wild. It was a royal. It was Princess Diana. She accidentally created what would become literally one of the biggest fashion trends in the entire world during the 90s. And the fact that she had absolutely zero intention of doing it, that just makes the whole thing so much more captivating.
All right, Section 1, Anatomy of the Outfit. Let's break down this iconic gym style.
Okay, so the formula for this look was surprisingly simple. It basically boiled down to just 4 core elements. We're talking oversized sweatshirts, biker shorts, some chunky sneakers, and dark sunglasses. That's it. This totally unpretentious, super comfortable combo didn't require any crazy high fashion styling. But put together, these pieces became the absolute gold standard for casual athletic wear. It was practical, it was accessible, and honestly, that is exactly why it resonated so deeply with people all over the world and why it's still so popular. Moving on to Section 2, Escaping the Paparazzi. This is the birth of an unintentional style. The irony of this whole thing is just incredible. Look at the contrast here. Her original goal was literally just to dress comfortably and dodge the paparazzi. By throwing on casual workout gear and hiding behind those dark sunglasses, she was trying to make herself visually uninteresting to the photographers who were tracking her every single move. She just wanted to blend in. But, well, the result was the exact opposite. By trying to fade into the background, she ended up creating one of the world's most replicated fashion templates. It's crazy to think that her practical defense mechanism against relentless media attention directly fueled this massive global fashion movement.
Which brings us to Section 3. An enduring style legacy. Let's look at this trend decades later.
Decades later, the longevity of this trend is honestly remarkable. Years and years after she first stepped out in that baggy sweatshirt and biker shorts, people everywhere are still actively copying the exact Princess Diana gym look. You could literally walk down the street in almost any major city today and spot this precise formula. It has totally transcended the 1990s to become a permanent, undisputed staple of off-duty style. It really goes to show that sometimes the absolute most enduring looks are the ones born out of pure, everyday utility. So that leaves us with a really thought-provoking question. If a simple defense mechanism became a massive global trend, what other accidental choices are defining our style today? It really makes you stop and wonder about the unintentional origins of the everyday items hanging in our closets right now. Like, what are we wearing today that was born out of pure practicality or even avoidance rather than actual intentional design? Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I really hope this look at a fashion phenomenon kind of changes how you view everyday style. Keep questioning the world around you, and I'll catch you next time.